Good morning, friends. It is Friday and it's been a slow, easy morning around here so far, which is great. I just went downstairs to our food storage and brought up a container of barbecue sauce because we were almost out of that in the fridge. And then a loaf of Kroger brand bread. We had bought a few of these when they were on sale for 79 cents thinking, oh great, sandwich bread. No, it's not great quality. It's dry and crumbly. So I'm gonna make a French toast casserole tomorrow morning for the weekend for breakfast. Sorry. And then I have to yawn, but it's like stuck. French toast casserole. So I'm gonna use that bread for it because it's kind of dry and crumbly anyway. So I'll do that. I'm gonna probably prep it tonight and then bake it tomorrow morning. But I just wanted to say good morning. I have 2 doctor's appointments today. And then here it comes. And then I have to take Alice to a birthday party this evening. She'll be away all weekend. Her best friend invited her to an Airbnb for the weekend. Obviously with the parents there and stuff. But it's a really cute barn dominium about an hour from where we live. It's got a hot tub and pool table and all sorts of stuff. So the girls will have fun doing that. And other than that, the weekend's pretty low-key as well. Will's at work. Today is, like I said, Friday, so he has the weekend off. And we have no other plans. I might go to a church thing tomorrow evening, but I'm still kind of up in the air on that, so we'll see if I go or not. But I'm about to leave here in about an hour to go to the doctor's appointments, and I'll bring you along with me for that. Will was just texting me, and his CDL test is going to be on Wednesday of next week. So he's got Monday and Tuesday of next week to practice, and then the test will be Wednesday. So that's coming up quick. He's been practicing driving out on the roads and stuff in the semis, and he's feeling more and more confident. So hopefully by Wednesday he's got everything down and he passes his CDL test, like his actual skills test. And then I said not much going on this weekend. He was asked to work tomorrow on Saturday. So he'll be working just his normal position, not because right now he's in his CDL training classes for work. So tomorrow he'll be working his route in our town, merchandising the stores. So, which is fine because we don't have any plans anyway. But I just wanted to update and let y'all know that his test is on Wednesday, which at the time this video goes up, let me look real quick. Because today's currently February 28th. It's going to go up on March 4th, which is Tuesday. So at the time of this video, his test will be tomorrow. So send prayers and good lucks and good juju to him so that he passes on his first try, because that would be great. So we thought that we fixed the internet issue that we've been having the past few days. Will had factory reset the router yesterday, and then everything was working fine last night, but it's starting to go in and out again this morning. I was just trying to watch some videos and do some meal planning before I leave for my doctor's appointment, and the internet has gone down twice. It doesn't stay down for long, but it's enough to like cause everything to stop and websites not to load, which I know, first world problems. But I texted Will and just let him know like, hey, I don't think that works. So we might be having issues. Well, our router might be going out is what I'm trying to say. Which I hope not. I think we have a warranty on it through October, Will said, so hopefully that's the case if we need to replace it. Because it's like a $250 router, and we've only had it for 1.5 years. So hopefully we have an easy fix or a cheap fix so that our internet doesn't keep flaking on us all day long. So I am having a quick little lunch before I leave for my appointments. I've got 2 slices of the Better Goods keto brand bread from Walmart. Toasted that up, put some Duke's mayonnaise on it, and then sliced up some Roma tomatoes, and I'm going to add salt and pepper, and then I'll bring probably one of these Atkins baked bars with me, just in case I get hungry while I'm out running errands and at my appointments. So I have something in my purse to snack on if need be. Alright, I'm done with my appointments. That was more chaotic than it needed to be. Normally their appointments are in 2 different buildings around the corner from each other. Well, they've merged now, so it's all in one building, which is nice. so I don't have to leave and go to a different place. However, they had everything confusing today. So I came in, I checked in, I waited. They called me back to take my vitals, and then I went to another waiting room. And then I went to the lab to do a urine test, and then I went to a waiting room again. And then they came and got me for what was supposed to be my second appointment with the behavioral health therapist. I was supposed to see her at 2. They came and got me to see her, even though I hadn't seen the pain doctor yet, which was my first appointment. So they had flip-flopped the 2. So the therapist was like, well, I don't want you to miss your appointment with the pain doctor. So she took me back to the waiting room, waited there, got called back, saw the pain doctor, got my prescriptions refilled, talked about just how I've been feeling, and then went to see the pain therapist and chatted with her and just talked a bit about how I've been feeling and got refills on my meds from her. It was just a lot of back and forth. It did not feel very cohesive and like seamless. Let's just put it that way. So here I am an hour and 40 minutes later. It should not have taken this long, is basically what I'm saying. But it did. And now I'm getting ready to go home, and Alice has to be to her birthday party drop off at 5 p.m. So I still have time. For those who don't know, the reason I come to the pain clinic and see a pain therapist every 2 months is due to chronic pain from multiple autoimmune disorders. So I have Behçet's disorder, I have ankylosing spondylitis, which is arthritis in the spine, I have rheumatoid arthritis, and fibromyalgia, and some symptoms of psoriatic arthritis, but those are pretty much in remission with the medications that I'm on. So I've got quite a handful of stuff that causes chronic pain and fatigue. And I've been coming to the pain clinic for, gosh, probably 6 or 7 years at this point. I also see a rheumatologist every 6 months and get meds from her for my autoimmune disorders. And I see her if I have a flare-up. But a lot of it's been in remission or just in control or under control with my meds that I take, which is great. And I hope it stays that way. But I still deal with chronic pain on a daily basis, which sucks and kind of has a stigma that comes along with it. So every time I go to the pharmacy to pick up medications, I feel like they're all staring at me because of the stigma that comes along with chronic pain and pain medications. But it is what it is. That's my daily life at this point. And yeah, appointments are done. Let's go ahead and head home. It's 2:42. As I'm sitting here in traffic, it dawned on me that I might be getting shingles on my cheek. I had the shingles vaccine last fall, and I normally get shingles like 8 to 10 times a year, I'd say. And I've had one small breakout since then, since getting the vaccine, but I think I am getting a breakout on my cheek, which is no fun. It could just be a pimple, but it doesn't feel like a pimple. It's kind of sore around this whole area right here, which is one of the spots I get shingles, like right in that spot. And they tend to come back in the same locations. So I need to take an antiviral medication when I get home to hopefully stop it in its tracks. So I'm home and it's 3:30. I'm heating up some leftover cabbage soup for lunch, late lunch. And then dinner tonight is pulled pork sliders. So I'll make that for Will and Jack. I'll probably have a large Caesar salad and more soup. There's not a whole ton left. So I ate quite a bit yesterday. I had 3 big bowls and I just heated up I'm heating up a large bowl of it right now. But pulled pork sliders using barbecued pulled pork and mozzarella cheese, and I do it on the Hawaiian rolls and then baste the top with garlic butter and put them in the oven. So that'll be easy to throw together after I take Alice to the birthday party. Or I might do it once I finish eating. I just need to get some food, real food in me, like something that's not just a quick snack, and then it can still be done by the time Will gets home from work. Alright, I'm getting ready to make dinner. It's 4 o'clock. Will should be home in the next 15 minutes. So this is the pulled pork I was talking about, and Hawaiian rolls. I'm just going to cut those in half, put the pork on there, and then layer sliced mozzarella on top of that. And then probably melt about 1/3 of a stick of butter with some garlic and onion powder and baste that on top. And I'm just enjoying a bubbly mango while I cook dinner. So this is what it looks like with the barbecue meat on it and then cheese on top of that. And then I'm going to put the top on, baste it with the butter and some seasonings, and then pop it in the oven 400 degrees for about 10 to 13 minutes. And going into the oven, I also added sesame seeds, as you can see. This girl's going to a birthday party. Show me your earrings though. So they're little screws.
And they have?
Yeah, it looks like the screw goes through her ear. So she ran and checked the mail right as we were leaving the house because we were waiting on one item for her friend's birthday. Her bangs or something else right now. She took a shower and then took a nap. So her bangs dried.
At least I'm energized.
Yeah, so you'll have a good time. Have fun. Staring at the police officer that's walking past?
Yeah. Scary.
I don't think I finished what I was trying to say. She checked the mail because we were still waiting on one gift for her friend for this birthday party, and luckily it arrived as we were leaving. So she was able to put that in the gift bag as well. And then she got those earrings and a few other items for herself in the same shipment. So she was excited to get that before the party. I am going to prep French toast casserole like I mentioned earlier. So I've got the bread, it's now defrosted, eggs, vanilla, cinnamon, milk, and heavy whipping cream. I'm using my big Pioneer Woman casserole dish, and we'll go ahead and get that put together. Alright, so French toast casserole is ready to go for tomorrow morning. I'll let it sit overnight and we'll put it in when we get up. So I am now in line at Kroger to pick up prescriptions from earlier today that the doctors sent over. And I meant to say I did not follow a recipe for the French toast casserole. I just kind of winged it. So I didn't measure any of the ingredients. I think I used 12 eggs. I have no idea on the milk and heavy whipping cream. I measured with my heart with everything other than the eggs. So I got up to the window and my prescriptions are almost ready, but not quite yet. So they had me swing back around, so now I'm in line again with like 5 cars in front of me. I swear I have issues with this pharmacy every single time I pick up a prescription. It doesn't matter if it's a controlled substance, if it's just a regular maintenance medication, there's always issues. It's never ready when it says it will be. There's always issues. It's just frustrating. I used to work in a pharmacy, so I get it. So you don't need to come at me in the comments about how pharmacies are busy and understaffed. I get it, but there's got to be a better solution so that you're don't tell me it's going to be ready at 6 and then I'm here at 6:30 and it's still not ready. I don't know, it's just frustrating, but waiting in line again. Hopefully by the time I make it up to the window they'll have it ready and I can head home. The good news is I have the windows down because it's a beautiful day. It's like 64 degrees out right now at 6:30 p.m. So enjoying the nice weather. Yeah. Yay. So I am making myself some dinner. I just got home from the pharmacy. I'm gonna make 2 buffalo chicken wraps using the Tyson chicken breast strips, the carb counter, the La Banderita carb counter tortillas, a little bit of ranch, and a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce. And excuse me, I had no voice when I tried to talk. And here are my buffalo chicken wraps. So I just roll them up and eat them. They're delicious. Alright friends, I think we're gonna call that a night. It is 9:22. What were we doing? Will was doing his Japanese and we were listening to music while he does that every night. So that's kind of our night routine, is when he does Japanese, he puts music on the TV and we listen to that, and then we will usually watch something on TV, which I don't know if we're gonna do that or not. Depends on when we are. Yeah. I know he needs to go to bed.
Reacher.
Oh yeah, there's a new episode of Reacher on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
See, what would I do without him? He finishes my sentences and my thoughts when I cannot find them.
And when you're not that hungry, I'll even finish your sandwiches.
He will finish my sandwiches. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Smarty pants.
I don't know. I was too busy making that awful Frozen joke.
Yeah. I don't remember what I was gonna say either, so it must not have been very important. But we're gonna watch an episode of Reacher, and then he'll probably go to bed because he's working tomorrow, his normal job. He got called in to work on Saturday, so, which I mentioned earlier.
Asked me if I wanted to work.
They asked if he wanted to work.
Sounds a little different when they got called in.
Well, not really. They asked if he wanted to, and he said yes, because we don't like turning down overtime. So anyway, where he's been in CDL training, it's just a standard 40 hours a week, and we are used to him working 55 hours a week. So thank goodness for our tax refund, because that's helped us float the paychecks a little bit while he's been doing training. But training was important, so it was a sacrifice that we knew we had to make in order for him to get that out of the way and one step closer into being able to drive for the company. So sacrifices. But anyway.
Not to mention I got paid to go to class as opposed to having to pay a ton of money to go to class.
Yeah. So
CDL ain't cheap, y'all.
Typically, to get your CDL, you have to pay an outside company to do your training and stuff. Whereas, like he said, he actually got paid 40 hours a week to go sit in training and learn how to drive. So, definitely much better that way than the alternative. But we will call it a night, and drop a comment, share some love, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.